What you'll see is we're on the weekly chart, and I've got an alert here at the zone around the extreme little weekly high that we were at back here about a little over a year ago. And if price gets up here into this region, it's going to trigger this alert, and then I'm going to take a trade that looks something like this, right? The entry is going to be somewhere around this resistance zone. There's going to be a stop loss just above, not too close, but not too far either. Just, far enough above the zone to where if we get a little bit of a wick past it, it's not going to stop me out. And you'll see I have a target at a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Imagine when you're trading on the 1-hour chart, right? You can find so many trading opportunities. On the 1-hour chart, you have all sorts of support resistance zones, right? You have zones like this, and then you can go up a little bit further. You can say we have these highs right here. Breaks and retest comes above. I've had a trade right here as it was going up. The thing is whenever you're doing this, generally what's going to happen is your win rate's going to drop just because the volatility on the lower time frames that you go to is just higher. Price does not respect anything better than it does in the higher time frames, in my very humble opinion, having had a decade of trading experience doing this and made millions of dollars doing it. Instead of going through all this and having to recognize that you're going to have losing streaks, you're going to have liquidity spikes where it spikes far past the zone and goes up and down and back and forth. All that does is it means that you have to risk a lower amount per trade. You're taking more trades, you're having to manage more win streaks and losing streaks, and then ultimately you really take a big sacrificial hit to your profitability. I don't like doing that. If I had just waited for really major zones for price to hit instead of trading the lower time frames like 1 hour and below that, if I had just done this, I would have made so much more money because it's so much more simple and the trades tend to work out better in my very humble opinion.